We go to women's volleyball, college. What? A number of teams have taken losses this year in refusal to play up against a team that has on it, wait for it,
do it!
A dude who likes to feel pretty.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this. More shitting on women's sports.
Oh, it's true!
Gotta love it.
Bullshit.
And it's what's next. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jasper Gonzo. What's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. If you guys are feeling good today, of course, happy Friday. Well, after my last video, which I got a little heated on, and rightly so, by you, mind you, we're gonna take something light, because take a step back, and we do a little sports, why not? We go to college women's volleyball. And of course, college women's volleyball, many universities have it across the country. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But it's not a good thing when once again, we got to go to that ugly place called Transylvania, where you have a guy who's suffering from mental illness playing on a women's team, but a number of teams have refused to play who have taken losses. And of course, we'll talk about the latest one, but there's an update to it. And here we go. This comes out of the Blaze. Wyoming becomes the latest school in refusal to play against women's volleyball team that has a dude on it. The Cowgirls from Wyoming joined Boise State and Southern Utah in forfeiting games against San Jose State University. San Jose State University's women's volleyball schedule continues to get shorter as yet another team has opted not to play against the team. The University of Wyoming is the latest school to forfeit against SJSU. While no specific reasons have been given for any program, Wyoming is the third to do it since it became public that SJSU has a dude on it. The SJSU's team has a 6'1" male athlete named, let's just call him Fleming. Born Braden. Yeah, you know what? Let's call him Braden because that's who he is. Braden is having the best season of the program history. The team is off to a 9-0 start. Overall, 2-0 in the Mountain West Conference. Gee, I wonder how that happens. The Wyoming Cowgirls joined Boise State and Southern Utah as the schools have decided to take a loss rather than play against a team with the obvious advantage. Quote, it's important that we stand for integrity and fairness in female athletics. After a lengthy discussion, the University of Wyoming will not play its scheduled conference match against San Jose State University team, said the team instead in a statement. Per Mountain West Conference policy, the conference will record the match as a forfeit and a loss for Wyoming. This is news and all about face. The news is all about face in the school stance. Just a week ago, it was reported that Wyoming would indeed play SJSU. Though the schools have not given any official reason for the forfeits, Fleming's own teammate even said the reasons were obvious. Quote, I think we all know the reason why the games are canceled, senior SJSU player Brooke Slusser told the Blaze. Slusser said she fully supports the decision of other teams not to play her squad, adding, if I was in their shoes, I'd probably do the same thing. Well, you know what? You're on the team. You can say something. You have a voice. You can say, hey, you know what? We have the obvious advantage here. We should not be doing this. But it's all about the wins, isn't it? Wyoming's governor, Mark Gordon, also said he supports the school's decision to forfeit the match. Quote, it's important that we stand for integrity and fairness in female athletics, the governor wrote on X. I'm in full support of the decision of them foregoing playing the volleyball match against San Jose State. Following Wyoming's forfeit, SJSU provided a statement to Outkick about the situation. Quote, it's disappointing that our SJSU student athletes who are in full compliance with NCAA and Mountain West rules and regulations are being denied opportunities to compete, said the school via email. You're not being denied anything. You just have a dude who's got a mental illness on your team who shouldn't be there. That's what you have. SJSU added that the school is committed to supporting its athletes and dedicated to providing a quote-unquote inclusive, fair, and safe and respectful environment. Diversity, equity, inclusion. It's been a while since I said that. However, according to Slusser, the school has not been very supportive of its female volleyball players and instead has kept its focus on its trans mental one. We've had meetings, and it's a lot of just checking in on Braden. Braden is the name. We were like, what about us? Slusser said, it's mostly just saying you can't be the person to identify Braden's gender identity. Braden needs to do that for himself. Slusher also explained, everyone's telling you that you shouldn't be talking for Braden. You should make sure that other person is okay, and that the management is not thinking about, are we okay? No. It has nothing to do with the girls. It's always about the dude. Slusher has joined a lawsuit that asked the NCAA to stop allowing male athletes to compete against female athletes and kept them out of the female locker rooms. Oh, so she has stepped up. Good for her. The lawsuit stems from women's aquatic competitions that include Will Thomas, the trans mental who dominated the 22 NCAA swimming championships. Yeah, once again, women's sports gets trashed. They get shit on, and no one gives a fuck. Take a trip way back. Way back, just a few months ago, where you had Dementia Joe wanted to rewrite Title IX in women's protections and regarding women's sports to add trans mental dudes to the list. Yeah, the Supreme Court said, yeah, not going to happen. Sorry. Try something else later. But on this, yeah, you're not getting shit. So that was a good thing. So when you have those like Riley Gaines, who has been stalwart in her fight to keep women's sports for women, and Sage Steele and other women who have stepped up recently, Martina Navratilova, among others, who have said, enough is enough. This shit has to stop. And it's been a while since I did a story on this. But then again, we got other things going on, like the greatest election of all time. But anyway, good for them. Good for the teams that have bowed out. Now, here's the update. Colorado State University has decided that they, who are next on the agenda, next on the roster, next on the schedule, will take on the San Jose team. But we have no girls on that team who have stepped up and said, hey, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm not doing it. No. They decided that they are going to take them on. Yes. Good for them. Not really. But anyway, that's just me. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.